So let's have a look at sketching quartics in power form. So for a quartic, once again, just using our basic knowledge, B comma C is going to be the turning point, which is going to be 2, 3. That's our TP. And then we also want to know any x-intercepts and any y-intercepts. So x-intercepts are when y is equal to 0. Yeah, 0 is equal to negative 3, x minus 2 to the 4 plus 3. Subtract 3 from both sides, and we're left with minus 3 is equal to negative 3, x minus 2 to the 4. Divide both by negative 3. 1 is equal to x minus 2 to the power of 4. Now this is the interesting bit here. When I take the fourth root of both sides, 4 is an even number. And so when I take the fourth root, I've got to make sure I put the plus or minus on the left-hand side. The fourth root of 1 is 1, because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. And we get x minus 2, add 2 to both sides, and we get 2 plus or minus 1 is equal to x, which gives me two possible solutions when x1 is 2 plus 1, which is 3, or option number 2, x2 is when 2 minus 1, which gives me 1. Means I've got 3, 0, and I've also got 1, 0. So in this case, I've got two x-intercepts, which is kind of normal in a sense, because remember, a quartic is a lot like a quadratic, and a quadratic will often have two intercepts. Let's have a look at the y-intercept. Now for the y-intercept, we are going to have when x is equal to 0, and so in this case we get y is equal to negative 3, 0 minus 2 to the 4 plus 3. Now we've got minus 2 to the power of 4. Minus 2 to the power of 4 is going to be an even number, and it's going to be 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. So it's minus 3 times 16 plus 3. Minus 3 times 16 is going to be 48. Negative 48 plus 3 is negative 45. And that is going to be our y-intercept. And now I have everything that I need. I've got the turning point. I've got all of the intercepts. Now I can sketch this onto a graph. So, turning point is going to be at 2, 3. Just above the x-axis. It's going to intercept the x-axis at both 1 and at 3. And it's also going to have 0, negative 45 as its y-intercept, which is somewhere way down here, 0, negative 45. We get 1, 0, 3, 0, and the turning point is going to be 2, 3. And we get this sketch. Obviously you should try and avoid intersecting your own writing, but maybe you should move your writing. And to finish off, a labeling of your graph's name is always a good idea. And there we go. That's how you can sketch a quartic. See you in the next one. Goodbye.